The creation of the universe. Close your eyes. Imagine nothing. No light, no sky, no sound, no time. Just emptiness and silence. Then suddenly God speaks. And when God speaks, galaxies ignite, oceans form, and life begins. This is the story of how the universe came to be. Not by accident, not by chance, but by the voice of the Creator. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless, empty, and covered in darkness. But then God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared, cutting through the endless dark. For the first time, day and night existed. Light and shadow danced together, obeying the word of God. Reflection: even in the deepest darkness, when God speaks, light breaks through. Just as He lit up creation, He can bring light into our lives when everything feels empty. On the second day, God separated the waters, placing some above and some below, creating the vast sky. Imagine looking up for the first time, seeing endless blue stretched like a canvas, painted by God Himself. The heavens became a stage for His glory. Reflection: the God who created the skies also created space for us to breathe, to live, to look up and remember that He is above all. On the third day, God spoke, and the waters gathered into seas, revealing dry land. Mountains rose, valleys formed, rivers began to flow. But He wasn't done. Out of the ground sprouted grass, trees, and plants of every kind. From towering oaks to tiny flowers, God filled the earth with color and beauty. And every seed carried the power to reproduce, life creating life. Reflection: God builds order out of chaos. He doesn't just create once, He creates systems that keep giving. When God plants something in your life, it bears fruit for generations. On the fourth day, God placed lights in the sky, the sun to rule the day, the moon to rule the night. Then He scattered the stars across the heavens. Billions of burning suns, galaxies beyond galaxies, all created with a single command. The vastness of space is a canvas, each star whispering, "God is here." Reflection: when you look at the stars, remember the same God who named them by number knows your name too. The Creator of galaxies is also the author of your story. On the fifth day, God filled the oceans with creatures great and small, schools of fish, dolphins leaping, whales singing deep songs in the sea. Birds filled the skies with wings and color, eagles soaring, sparrows fluttering. Life swarmed everywhere, filling the world with movement and sound. And God blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and multiply." Reflection: God doesn't create emptiness, He fills it. Where He moves, life overflows. When He blesses, He multiplies. On the sixth day, God spoke again. From the earth came creatures of every kind. Lions roaring, elephants trumpeting, cattle grazing, insects crawling, dogs barking. The earth was alive with movement. But then came God's greatest masterpiece, humankind. He said, "Let us make man in our image, in our likeness." He formed man from the dust of the ground, and with His own breath gave him life. Adam opened his eyes and breathed for the first time, face to face with his Creator. God placed Adam in a garden rich with rivers, fruit, and beauty, giving him purpose, to tend creation and walk with God in relationship. Later, God created woman from Adam's side, Eve, to walk with Him as a partner. Together, they bore the image of God, male and female, designed for love, relationship, and dominion over the earth. Reflection: you are not an accident. You are handmade by God, crafted in His image, filled with His breath. Every human being carries divine worth. On the seventh day, God rested, not because He was tired, He is all-powerful, but because creation was complete, perfect, whole. He set this day apart as holy, a rhythm of rest and worship for all creation. Reflection: God shows us that rest is not weakness, rest is worship. True peace is found not in constant striving, but in resting in the God who finished His work. In 6 days, God spoke the universe into existence: light, land, stars, creatures, and humanity. Every detail of creation was intentional, every star placed with purpose, every life formed with meaning. The creation story reminds us of 3 truths. 1. God is powerful. One word from Him creates galaxies. 2. God is purposeful. Nothing He makes is random. You are here for a reason. 3. God is personal. The same God who created the universe is the God who created you and longs to walk with you. So the next time you see the stars, feel the wind, or watch the ocean waves, remember, the Creator of all this is still speaking. And when He speaks, light breaks into darkness, order rises out of chaos, and life begins again.